Today I'm here to focus about two different kind of partners, the remote peering partners and marketplace partners. So by doing this marketplace, it means you can buy a P-Transit to the guy next to you on France-IX. So by doing this, then I'm gonna optimize my network expands, and I can buy multiple services on the same port. Okay, hi everyone. So my name is Delphine, MASCIOPINTO. I'll say a few words about me because I don't know many of you. I'm a telecom professional. I lived and worked in 6 different countries for the past 2 decades, focusing on marketing and commercial development for a tier 1 player to a New York startup. So now I live in Paris, and I've been working for France-IX for nearly a year. So at France-IX, there are all kinds of partners, and they are all vital for France-IX. So we have technical partners, we have data centers partners, we have carrier partners, we have IX partners, and we have consulting partners. So today I'm here to focus about 2 different kind of partners, the remote peering partners and marketplace partners. So you will hear the story about 2 of our remote peering partners later this afternoon, Bix and Console. And all our marketplace partners will introduce themselves shortly. Before that, I would like to take a step back and explain both programs to you and how these programs help France-IX in its growth. So, remote peering, definition. The remote peering means peering without a physical presence at the exchange. Today we have about 20% of France-IX members who come and peer to France-IX this way. Meaning the partner resell the transport and the port to France-IX. Some of you already come this way, so you know the benefits. The benefits of having a one-stop shopping and just one partner, billing and providing you access also to different geographies. It's a quick and easy process, and there's no capex required or no POP to deploy in Paris. I put all the partners here because I'm not sure all of you are aware. They are historical partners. Today we have a total of 10 partners. The new ones for this year are Bix, IPMax, and Sophia Connects. It's very important for us because all these partners, you see, we're working on a project to gather all their POP lists, etc. It basically brings France-IX presence internationally, and it represents 1,000 virtual data centers, so POPs we don't have to open outside of Paris and Marseille, and networks can really buy peering to France-IX through coming to all these data centers. Okay, now I want to, Bix is there and we present their solutions later, but I want to explain the market demand we had for reselling the package, Paris and Marseille. So we had a strong demand for especially international networks arriving in Paris and who want to just tell us, well, bring me Paris to Marseille. So it was not in line with France-IX core mission, and we had no desire to become a carrier. So we looked for a partner who had the same objective, and using their backbone and their remote peering experience and their commercial efforts to answer this market demand, we built together a package which we think is cost effective. It's very flexible and brings a very fast time to market. So you can activate any VLAN from Marseille in just a day and access to Paris. So I think Yevgen will detail the solution later. Okay, what we're planning for next year? So I'm looking for new partners. So if you're interested, come and see me. We're looking to cover geographies that are very interesting for us, and we are lacking of new partners, especially West Africa, East Africa, going deeper in Eastern Europe, for example. We're looking at enhancing the program value and trying to improve what we offer to all our partners. We're working also on a lead generation online tool, so when someone is coming and have an interest on France IX, then they know, most of the time they know in which data centers they are, so it can go to the right carriers in this data center. So these are the 4 improvements that we're looking for next year. Okay, so now the next program is something totally new. So you might have seen it in the newsletter, you might have heard about it. Orange was the first joining this program. So I just want to basically explain it to you in simple words. The marketplace means peering members like you in Paris or in Marseille can purchase services directly to service providers through their peering ports. So you see the blue little men are peering members, and then we have something totally different, the orange partners, but they are gray and orange. Basically, what it means is you can, through your peering port, just activate a VLAN and buy new services directly to these suppliers. We, at France IX, we stay the technical platform to provide the interconnection, but we get outside of all the negotiations and contract and pricing. We stay neutral, and you contract directly with the suppliers, and we provide the platform to do this. So I call it the toolbox or the toolkit for all of you, peering heroes. These are like a list of services we have today on the platform. IP transit, this is like the most famous of many members ask for it. Basically it says I'm buying peering and I'm buying IP transit. I want to buy IP transit to the next guy who peers with me. So can I do this? By definition, the peering has been the exchange of traffic between members have always been free of charge. So by doing this marketplace, it means you can buy IP transit to the guy next to you on France IX. So that's one of the first service that we've seen demand for it. Comes with anti-DDoS solutions. We've seen demand for cloud direct access, meaning direct connection to AWS or Microsoft Azure. So there is a partner who can offer that on the marketplace today. Call this paid peering, and you will understand later. Ethernet transport, and I'm very happy also to have network visibility and analytics solutions available on the marketplace. So it's like a SaaS model where you can buy these type of solutions to enable the management of your network. So, I think you guess where we're coming with that. A lot of small and medium members told us, well, it's great, I have my peering port, but I want to save on the cross-connect, I want to save on the resources of my router, and then I'm going to just activate a VLAN and buy more services. So by doing this, then I'm going to optimize my network expense, and I can buy multiple services on the same port. So the first thing we think with this marketplace is to save you money. Second is save time, because for us, it's just an activation of a VLAN. It can be done in a couple of hours instead of just for you waiting for another type of interconnection. It keeps you agile, meaning you can switch different services, you can buy, change your providers in a matter of days. So, and it can be done in the same peering port. I had the question before, so how does it work? Do you need a contract with FranceIX, or how do I buy? So how do I buy? But basically, we list all the marketplace partners, we put you in contact, there's always phone number, an email, we're going to communicate on all of his members in our newsletters, on our website. You agree, you contract directly with all the marketplace sellers directly. We're not involved into that. What we see is you ordering a VLAN to FranceIX, and the cost is 100 euros for the installation fee. Okay, so now where to buy these services? I think I have first one. So you have to guess their names every time. The first one. They are famous worldwide for their free looking glass in BGP tools used by many of you. The IPv6 backbone is the largest in the world. They have the largest number of peers in the world. They told me 5,700. Yeah, you can do that. In the last month, they opened 5 new POPs in 3 different countries. Their motto is fast quote, fast contracts, fast turn up, and great service. I think they have the longest name among the tier 1 players today. So this is why people refer to them as HE. So it's a great pleasure to welcome Hurricane Electric on FranceIX Marketplace. This means that any FranceIX member in Paris and Marseille can now buy Hurricane Electric IP Transit directly from their existing FranceIX ports. So unfortunately, they couldn't be with us today. So they sent us a message, which I'm going to try to play.
Hello, I'm Reed Fischler, Director of Hurricane Electric, and I'm here to talk about the marketplace. Hurricane Electric is the most peered backbone on the internet. We are in 5 continents: North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and... Hello, I'm Reed Fischler, Director of Hurricane Electric, and I'm here to talk about the marketplace. Hurricane Electric is the most peered backbone on the internet. We are in 5 continents: North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and South America. Hurricane Electric is excited to connect to Marketplace in both Paris and Marseille, and we will be offering our IP transit service by the gigabit in both sites. Hurricane Electric can provision services usually within 24 hours. Drop an email to sales@he.net or give us a call at +1 510 580 4190. Hurricane Electric is happy to be the first partner of FranceIX Marketplace in Marseille.
Okay, so the second one, and still you have to guess. John won the first one. You can write on the page and tell me who is it. It's a startup created 2.5 years ago. 1/8 of their employees started ISPs in the 90s. Every single of their customer is multi-home. 2/3 of their customers are content providers. 1/3 are service providers. Their objective is to save you from the tyranny of appliances for networks analytics. No? Nobody? You just won an Apple Watch. So it's a great pleasure to introduce Avi from Kentic.
Thank you very much. Hello to my friends that I have peered with in companies past and present. So we're excited to join the marketplace and we'll talk about an offer that we're going to make to France IX members. We, just as background, we're a 2.5-year-old company. Most of our customers describe it as a badass flow tool that they just don't have to build or configure. We have different words we use when we talk to business and executives about what we're actually doing. Most of the focus is around peering and planning, DDoS detection, and analytics, performance, and security. So we take traffic data, BGP, flow, intelligence, and have an online big data platform. And most of our customers use us over public infrastructure that we run, but we also do on-premise for people that are at scale. So as we grow, we have Mathieu is based here, Mathieu Texier is based, oh, there he is, based here. And investing in Europe, we have companies like Dailymotion and some service providers that are customers already. We want to build our infrastructure here in Europe. And as part of that, we've connected or connecting, I should say, our commercial service to the exchange and will be available over the marketplace. And not only could you buy our normal services, which is send us flow and we give you analytics, we're going to be giving everyone that's connected to the peering side, so we don't necessarily give our the vendors free service, free network analytics service, including all the peering analytics, DDoS detection, and alerting for your router that's connected to the exchange, up to one per company. So we'll encourage people to send flow, keep it over the infrastructure, and be able to use it to identify, in particular, new potential peers. And I know that there's no abuse at all on the internet, but should people send you packets that you weren't expecting, and you want to double-click on those Mac-to-Mac filters, then that will get you that. And it'll be portal, API, all the different things that we offer. Per the program, you'll pay €100 one-time connection on your end. We'll pay that on our end. But that's the only cost for that. And it's just about Q4 in tomorrow. So in Q4, we'll be up and connected and live for both those things. So thank you. It's a great infrastructure. I think the way you've laid out the peering and the marketplace will go really well together, and we're happy to support that.
So the next marketplace partner I want to introduce is very special. LinkedIn told me that 117 new employees joined their company in the last 90 days. 5,000 of their employees are dedicated to innovation. Gartner has placed them in their famous Magic Quadrant for global network services, with the highest on their ability to execute. It's one of the strongest global network service providers in the world, with special strength in emerging markets, supplying 220 countries with end-to-end connectivity, operating 445,000 kilometers of submarine cables. If I tell you they have 18 million of internet broadband customers worldwide and nearly 2 million of fiber customers in Europe. Okay, it's a real honor to welcome today to France IX Marketplace in Paris and Marseille, Orange, the AS5511, I guess famously known for their open transit service, and Orange, the AS3215, also known as the French network everyone wants to peer with.
Bonjour à tous. Sorry for English speaking. I will speak in French. 1 minute only. Je m'appelle Serge Benoît, j'appartiens à Orange France, à la direction technique, et je suis en charge de l'AS3215, dont vient de parler Delphine. Avant de recentrer donc, le propos que Florence développera sur la marketplace, je voudrais donc préciser 2 choses. Donc Orange arrive avec plaisir sur France X, avec ses 2 AS principaux, donc le 5511 et le 3215. Et en ce qui concerne le 3215 de Réseau France, aussi bien sur Paris que sur Marseille, parce que Orange promeut et soutient les échanges régionaux. Et donc Marseille, chaque fois que ça fait du sens, on vient sur les points d'échange régionaux, chaque fois que ça fait du sens. Brièvement parler de peering, de free peering, on va l'illustrer par celle de la S3215. Vous savez que Orange a une politique, enfin c'est un secret pour personne, mais je pense qu'il est intéressant de le redire, une politique restrictive de peering. Les conditions sont ici, donc 5 gigabits de niveau et 1,5 de ratio pour peerer gratuitement avec la S3215. Sont décrits les POP de peering, qui sont aussi les POP sur lesquels on amène nos offres. Donc je les décris pas, simplement se souvenir qu'on est largement, on a des points des POP de connectivité largement sur le territoire français, et aussi au DOM pour ceux que ça pourrait intéresser. Donc ceci pour pas provoquer de frustration chez personne. Le fait qu'Orange arrive sur France X ne va pas provoquer une vague de peering gratuit avec chacun d'entre vous. Il n'y a rien de nouveau sur le soleil pour ce qui concerne ce point. Mais ce n'est pas pour autant que la porte d'Orange ne nous est pas ouverte, et Florence va développer toutes les offres de pay peering et autres que nous développons.
Bonjour, I will speak English. Yes, a little English, but so you don't know me. I think I am Florence Barral, and I am working in Orange Wholesale France, and I am in charge of marketing for IP interconnection, voice interconnection, and also data and internet interconnection. And I am working a lot with Serge for all this offer we have in our portfolio. So. To present briefly our both internet offer, we have IP connection internet and also open transit internet. I think you know maybe OTI, open transit internet. You have here in blue, it's a direct connection of our international network 5511. And we also have an offer to interconnect on the French domestic IP network 3215, as you may see on the left. And it's an offer with different options, and you can choose in IP connection internet the IP routes you want to see or you want to address. For example, only Orange French footprint. If you want more, you can subscribe the option to customer network. You can also have all the France, and you can also send traffic outside the France. We have a worldwide option. Some technical things, but nothing news. You can find all what you need, of course, in IP connection internet, and a typical option that we have on our offer is the regional routing rules. So you can do some with, of course, Marseille. Okay. So where to connect? We have already opened connecting point, and we will be on France X at the end of October. So some words about Open Transit Internet. It's the international IP network of Orange. So we also have IC people in the room today if you want to contact us at the break, for example. And OTI is a tier 1. It's the umbrella for all Orange footprint, not also in France, but all around in the world. We have a lot of pop also in the world, in Europe, but also in Africa and Middle West. And of course, OTI is also on France 6. If you want to contact us, we have on the French marketplace an internet web, wholesalefrance.orange.fr. You can go to the rubric Contact Us, leave your name, your message, and you will be contacted back. You also can go through the peering address. So if you can, you can write to peering as 32215. And if you want to be connected directly with international market, you can join Frédéric Servaz, who is in the room. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so last one, you have to guess. The next partner I want to introduce is very dear to France AX existence. Not only they were the founding members of France AX in 2010, but they are the only partner today to peer in Paris, peer in Marseille, at the same time of being a remote peering partner and a marketplace partner in Paris. From being the main private owner of dark fibers in Paris, they became the largest one in the world. They have acquired 38 companies since their creation in 2007. They recently upgraded their backbone to 100 gig between Paris and Marseille. And their motto is the 3 E's: entrepreneurial, effective, and energetic. Yay, you won! So it's a great pleasure to welcome today Zeo on the France AX marketplace in Paris.
Hi everyone, I am Robert Léger, Product and Marketing Director at Zayo France. A quick introduction to Zayo, because Zayo is not very known in France. It's a young company, just 10 years old, and during these 10 years old, we did 38 acquisitions, 3 in Europe, Geo, Viatel for his European network, and Neo Telecom, which was founder of France AX, thanks to Raphaël Monnier, his former CTO. Our business is to operate infrastructure and our own infrastructure, mainly a huge fiber optic network connected to more than 1,000 data centers in the world. We are currently more than 3,000 employees with around $2 billion US dollar revenue. Our customers are the major companies in the world working in the internet, so major operator, content provider, but also some very strategic account in the finance and healthcare market. Our product offering is very, very simple. The main product is dark fiber. So we operate many dense metro fiber network in the world. And also long-haul metro dark fiber. We are able to provide, for example, in Europe, dark fiber between main western cities. Network connectivities, we offer wavelength services, Ethernet and IP in Europe. And we operate 61 data centers mainly in France and in the US. So this is a map of our own fiber network, mainly deployed in the US. And since the Viatel acquisition, we have a huge fiber network in Europe. we have a dense metro fiber network in around 20 cities in Western Europe, mainly in France, Paris, Lille, Lyon, Marseille, Montpellier, Nice, Toulouse, but also in Switzerland, Belgium, Ireland, UK, Netherlands, and Germany. We have a strong wholesale activity, and we have a lot of agreement with major operators in the world that allow us to reach major cities in Asia, Africa, and South America. The main asset development in Europe this year is our 100 gig network. We have a huge traction for this kind of services because, as you know, two new subsea cables are landing in Marseille, AE1 and CME 5, and major company need 100 gig connectivity to the FLAP, the Frankfurt, London, Amsterdam, Paris loop, and also to Dublin. So we have today we have lead the Paris Lyon to Marseille, and it will be diverse at the end of the year through Milan, and it will be traverse at the beginning of 2017 through Bordeaux. So what are the services available on the marketplace? IP transit, so both AS8218, the former AS from Neo Telecom, and the AS6461, the tier 1 AS of Zayo. We provide anti-DDoS protection based on Arbor platform. Enhanced BGP services in partnership with Burdock 6. And of course, all Ethernet point to multipoint, so we are able to provide on the marketplace an NI port that will be able to be connected to UNI port everywhere in the world through Global Reach. And we have also a Cloud Connect offer that allows us to be connected to a main cloud provider in the world like AWS, Azure, and a lot of others. A big strength of Zayo is to have a unique customer portal that allows our customer to have access to a lot of information to their services, but also to have to be able to have a price in less than 2 minutes of a service, so the service that I described before. So it could be a dark fiber between two sites, it could be an IP services or co-location. Everything is available in the unique tool Transact. Thank you, everyone.
So I guess that ends the presentation on this marketplace. And I want to thank again all the partners who trusted us because it's the first launch for France X this year. So I want to thank again HE, I want to thank Orange, Kentic, and Zayo. And they all come today, and there are several people from each company. So I really encourage you to go and talk to them during the break and the cocktail tonight. On the other side, if you have new services that you want to see on this marketplace, new suppliers you want to buy from, then you just please come and see me. Thank you.